Órale, Cholo, Choclos, tres chingones, boxing shots, all the chingones, y chingonas. All right, man. So, look, we know there's a fight coming up. I believe it's in April between Chris Eubanks Jr. and Connor Benn. This is kind of one of those kind of a strange fights, but hey, man, oh well, who cares, right? I mean, heck, they're making Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez, right? And that's going to be a huge fight. So, on that side of the world, this fight is going to be huge. Does anybody care about this fight on this side of the world outside of me? Probably not. But there was something funny that happened here. Shout out to Fight Hub TV. I want to go ahead. I want to check this out, Holmes. Here we go. The egg slap.
UK and Ireland, Saturday, April 26th. It's Benn.
Oh, yeah, April 26th. All right. And I will be watching. I will be watching. You can already see the size difference. Chris Eubanks Jr. being the much bigger guy. And, you know, their fathers have history, which is why this makes this fight so interesting, at least to that part of the world.
Versus Eubank. The limit 160 pounds. The family feud goes on.
All right, so all right. For those who don't know, I'm a big Connor Benn fan. The reason why he slapped him with an egg was because Connor Benn himself never said it was eggs on why he tested positive, which is what put him on the sidelines for quite a while. He was on the sidelines for I don't know how long. He had some fights over here in the U.S., but you know, he couldn't fight over there on that side, man, because he had tested positive. I forgot for what, and he never said it was eggs, but some rumor was out there that it was eggs, and it was like that never came out of him. But I don't know, he never debunked it until later on. I mean, once it grabbed legs and it really took off, then he came out and said, "Hey, I never said it was eggs." But when I first saw this, I thought it was a weird slap, and I didn't know he slapped him with an egg. I thought he had just slapped him with a bare hand. That's why I was like, that's a weird slap, man. But let's check it out again. You can see the yolk just coming off the face of Connor Benn.
The family feud goes on.
In his ear. Hey, what was Eddie Hearn gonna do? He was there too. They had to pull Eddie Hearn back a little bit. He's got egg on him, dog. He's got huevo. Hey. Damn. All right, man. All right. Let's get rid of that. Okay, so I mean, look, it pumps the fight up. Maybe more people are gonna be interested in it. I believe this fight's gonna be at 160 pounds. You know, Connor Benn is moving on from 147. Yes, he did have a fight. Or did he have two fights? I forgot. I think he had two fights at 154. I'm not really sure where he's at now, you know, but he's definitely a lot smaller than Connor Benn. I'm sorry, than Chris Eubanks. Here's the thing about all this. So this is all good and fun. I like the fact that Chris Eubanks smacked him with an egg. Even though I'm a big fan of Connor Benn, good. Smack him with an egg. Pump up the fight. I like it. Maybe some of that yolk got into his ear, and maybe now he is really going to test positive. But look, here's the thing. And Eddie Hearn, you know, being interviewed afterwards, he's all like, "Oh man, that was a straight punk move by Chris Eubanks." Hey, that's good. That's great, man. I'm glad there's bad blood. Makes this fight a heck of a lot more interesting. But here's the thing. the Turkey al-Sheikh, has came out and said that the winner of this fight will take on Canelo Alvarez next year, right? Because Canelo Alvarez was already booked for the year. He's fighting Sconello, right? And then he's gonna fight Terrence Crawford. And then the Turk is talking about, and by the way, his name's not Sconello, it's William Skull, but nonetheless, man, his name's Sconello. So, but that's a stupid fight. Why would the winner of this fight get a shot at Canelo Alvarez? Like, what the heck? First of all, this fight is happening in April. So are neither one of these guys gonna fight until next year against Canelo? They're gonna sit on their hands? How does the winner of this fight earn a fight against Canelo next year? Next, what, February, I think it is? So you're just gonna have one of these guys just sit. First of all, I don't even like the matchup. I don't think either one of these guys should get in the ring with Canelo. Like, what the heck? That's a dumbass fight. At least with William Skull, there's something there. There's a title. There's a championship belt to go after at the very least. Do I want to see that fight? No, but at the very least, there's a belt to gain. The fight with Terrence Crawford, I mean, I've said it before. I think it's kind of a foolish fight, but oh well. There's a good slice of the boxing figure quotes community that thinks that Crawford is, as it said, gonna beat the brakes off of Canelo. So I'm like, okay, fine, have that fight happen because there's not a lot going on at 168. But why would you wait so early in the game? Why would you make the winner of this fight Canelo? How about Christian Mbeldi, Diego Pacheco, some of these guys who are making a little bit more noise? Give them the whole year to see what they do, man. What if David Morrell comes back down to 168? Like, Turk, come on, man. Like, I'm glad the Turk is around to make some of these fights. But if he really makes this fight happen, you're telling these guys, Chris Eubanks or Conor Benn, by the way, I'm rooting for Conor Benn all the way, baby. But regardless of who wins, you're telling them to sit on their hands for the rest of the year, all the way to February, which is when Canelo is scheduled to have his first fight in 2026. Damn all that. That's horrible planning. And that's a terrible match, Holmes. I don't want to see that. There's other matchups you can do, and there's other guys at 168 that can build between now and then. They can build their name. They can build their resume between now and then to build a Canelo fight. So, screw this, man. I'm not down with that matchup. I'm not down with that matchup. Hopefully he reconsiders. Maybe he's just throwing it out there just to see how people react. But I will say this, though. The way they do have it scheduled, Canelo fights William Skull in Riyadh. The Crawford fight is in Vegas as it stands now. But his next two fights in 2026, they will be back over there in Riyadh. So, I think there's a terrible idea. There's a terrible idea, man. But yeah, man, as far as this fight goes, I'm all in. I want to see this not the Canelo, fighting the winner of this fight, but this fight, Chris Eubanks and Conor Benn, which is already kind of a foolish fight, but oh well.
Pounds.
One last time.
The family feud goes on.
Hey, man, you guys let me know, man. You guys excited for this fight at all? Did this kind of pump you up a little bit? And not only that, what is your thoughts on the plan that the winner of this fight sure is gonna get a chance to fight Canelo next year? Like, that is stupid, dog. Now Chris Eubanks or Conor Benn, the winner, which I hope is Conor Benn, now they're just not gonna fight for the rest of the year. Like, nah, damn all that. What the heck is going on here? Hey, man, I'm glad the Turk is making a lot of these great fights, but this is a stupid one. This is a dumb idea. You guys let me know. Cholo Trucker, Los Tres Chingones Boxing. Shouts out the Chingones y Chingonas. Catch you guys on next round.